Yes, you do, and you'll find them in a minute. Hands behind your back. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Face the flags. Bow courtesy. Let us have position. Student creed. Based on the moral and karate spirit, I will only fight to protect my right in the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential with knowledge, honesty, and strength. Loud and proud. What's your goal? Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Is there any place, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. There we go. Tristan, where's your focus here? You need to borrow mine? Here, borrow mine. There you go. Ready and jump! Ready and jump! Ready and jump! Ready and down! Ready down! There you go. Mr. Tristan, here is your coach. This is Miss Parodi. Say hi, Miss Parodi. There you go. Ready, jump! Ready down! Ready down! Ready down! Ready, jump! Horse stance! Hands nice and straight out. Oh, nice, yes, ma'am, Emily. Small circles forward. Oh, there you go. I hear a couple of yes, ma'ams, guys. Come on. There you go. Everyone say yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Small circles forward. And small circles backwards. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. There we go. And big circles forward. There we go. Thank you for those yes, ma'ams. And big circles backwards. Oh, I know you guys can be louder with your yes, ma'ams. There we go. And go and stand up for me, yes, ma'am. Crisscrossing your arms. Yes, ma'am. We're getting our arms warmed up, especially for our push-ups today. There we go. Now I want you to put your hands on your hips, yes, ma'am. Shake your one leg. Shake it. Shake the other leg, yes, ma'am. Shake the other leg, yes, ma'am. Here we go. Horse stance again, yes, ma'am. Show me that strong horse stance. There we go. Show me. Raise your hand if you need a coach today. Yes, ma'am. There we go. Let's see. Mr. Zayden, I'm going to put you coming today. Your coach is over there, Caleb. There you go. You have a coach. No worries. She hasn't left you. There you go. Please, Christian, I'll have you again. Oh, real fast, coaches, if I set you next to somebody, everybody go put your hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am? Let me have all my black belts come on over here for me. Yes, ma'am? Thank you guys very much. You'll go back to your students in a moment. Go and turn and face these guys. So, as you can see, we've got some black belts in here today. We're going to say, woo! Woo! So, some of you guys have already met Miss Christensen over here. Say hi, Miss Christensen. Hi, Miss Christensen. There we go. No, she's not my sister. But it'd be cool if she was. Say hi, Mr. Zayden. Hi, Mr. Zayden. There we go. Then we have Mr. Devin. Say hi, Mr. Devin. Hi, Mr. Devin. There we go. And say hi, Mr. Chris. Hi, Chris. And then hi, Miss Brody. Hi, Miss Brody. There we go. So we have all of our black belts in here, and you guys will continue to see them a lot more. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. Everybody face the black belts. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. All right, thank you, black belts. Go ahead and go back to the person you were coaching if you had a coach. Thank you, guys. All right, Mr. Devin, I'll have you on the side, sir. Thank you, guys. All right, come to attention. I need you to go get your coach. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. And then come right back to the floor. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. What do you do before you move? No. What do you say before you move? Yes, ma'am. All right, ready, go. Yes, ma'am. That is really cool. Go get your coach. You're her coach? Okay. I need you to be a super awesome coach and show her everything that you need to do nice and strong. Yes, ma'am? Okay. I want you to put your pen away, though. So she's going to help you write, okay? She's going to help you write. I know all about it. Yes, you can do it too. She's going to help you by doing like this. Yes, ma'am? You're going to do it and she'll help you. Yes, ma'am? Oh, because mom's with me. Okay. Mr. Chris. Mr. Abel needs a coach. Thank you very much, sir. All right, guys. Everybody has a coach. It looks like fantastic. So your first thing is your push-ups. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. Get ready for your strong push-up position. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Go and take a knee for me. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right. I just realized some of you guys are new to our level 1 progress fitness. So instead of we're going for 30 seconds, I'm in the middle of changing our timer from our basic to our level 1. You guys go for 1 minute. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. That's why when we set our goals, we multiply by 4 instead of 2. Because we're going for 4 times instead of 2 times. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, so we're doing push-ups for 1 whole minute. I want you to see your absolute best. I want you to always remember with everything we do, I care about how well you do them, not how many you do. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So everyone say quality. Quality. Over. Quantity. Quantity. How many you do. Yeah. How many amazing ones you do. Yeah. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. All right. Really strong. Get ready with your push-up position. Push-up position. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. All right. Let me see your strong push-ups. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go! Tristan, strong push-up. There you go. There you go. Oh, that is not a good coach. Good job. Keep coaching, Tristan. Keep coaching. Where are you going back to do it? She's just going to hold it right there. That's how you coach. You are excellent. You are looking by example. Exactly what I'm time! Get that number written down. Keep in mind, guys, we're writing everything in the progress column today. So in the progress column, no fancy multiplication today, just the straight number that you get. Next up is our sit-ups. So get ready for your sit-ups. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, raise your hand if you need somebody to hold your feet for you. If you have a coach, you have somebody to hold your feet. There we go. All right, coaches, remember we can hold their feet. We're going to get started with sit-ups in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go! Let's go. There we go, guys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go ahead, write that number down underneath the progress column. Next. What do we have next, guys? Legless. Thank you for saying it nice and loud. Legless are next. Remember, your knees stay straight. There you go. Your knees stay straight. Try not to let your feet touch the ground. Yes, ma'am? All right, so you work on having that good control over your muscles so that your body only goes between 6 inches and a 45-degree angle. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. You're showing that good control over your core muscles. Yes? Yes, ma'am. All right, guys, we're getting started in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! There you go, Caleb. Nice and strong. There you go. Too high, Tristan. Time. Write that number down. Miss Jimena, what's next? Miss Jimena, what's next? Oh, thank you, Miss Jimena. Squats are next, so make sure your hands are up by your face the whole time. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. Oh, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Another really important thing is this a squat? No. What about this? Is this a squat? No. No, I gotta keep my back nice and what? Straight. There you gotta keep my back straight. And I do that by having my head up high. I can even look at the ceiling to help me keep my back nice and straight. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, guys, let me see you get ready. Hands up by your face. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! Almost there. Finish it strong, guys. Oh. Oh, there we go. All right, get that number written down. Miss Kaylee, what's next? Mountain climbers. Get ready for your mountain climbers. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, make sure you guys butts stay nice and low. Try not to have your a mountain in your body. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, get started in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, Laszlo, those are fast. Good job. Yeah, nice one. There you go, guys. Write it down, and then what's next? Jump rope. And I did invite you guys. If you brought your jump ropes, you can use your jump ropes. Get that good practice in. before you move into level 2 and you have to use your jump ropes. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you don't have a jump rope, that's okay too. I want go ahead, get up, pull out your imaginary jump ropes, your invisible ones, get them ready. If you have a real rope, you need to make sure you give it a test swing to make sure you don't decapitate anything from the ceiling or you don't bunk anything on the ground like a pet. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
There you go.
ma'am.
You can even turn your bodies. You don't all have to be facing forward. Just do your best, angle your body so that you don't hit anything. If you need to move squares, you can also move squares. We're going to get started in 2, 1, and go! Hi. Some of the best stuff I've seen. Yeah, nice work. Okay, awesome. Time, guys. Go ahead, write your number down. Now, I said this to Miss Wanninger already, and I still need to say it again because it was so amazing. Miss Aria, Miss Savannah, and Miss Emily are over here. They're young with their jump ropes, and what I tend to see a lot with young kids in a full-on jump rope is every time they jump, they hit their feet. These ladies right here, I can tell you guys have been practicing a lot at home. You didn't even hit your feet, like you maybe hit your feet once or twice, but you kept going too, which is better than some of our younger level 3 students too. So give yourselves one clap. Give yourselves 2 claps. You 3 ladies say I rock. Everybody else say you guys rock. You guys rock. That was awesome. And if you guys, I invite everybody to use actual ropes. It's not required until level 2, but you can. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, get ready for your next one, which is our front kicks. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, on your front kicks, make sure your hands are up, your eyes are on target. There you go. Do I let my back crunch to have high kicks? No. Do I let my toes go tippy-toe to have high kicks? No. I want to keep my heels on the ground. Yes, ma'am? Hands up, heels on the ground. Even if it means my kicks are really crisp in front of me, that's okay. Yes, ma'am? Now remember, quality, how well you do them over how many you do. Yes, ma'am? There we go. Get ready, guys. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go! All right. Abel, what's next? Front punches. Front punches are next. Everybody stand up. Get dropped in that horse stance. Yes, ma'am? Oh, I heard a couple of yes, ma'ams. So make sure your arms go all the way out and your chambers come all the way back. Yes, ma'am? There we go. Nice and strong. Remember how well you do them, not how many you do. Yes, ma'am? So if this is what your punches are looking like, is that a front punch? No, ma'am. No, they go straight out, straight back. Yes, ma'am? Even if it means you're slow at first, you can start speeding it up once you get the rhythm down. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, we're getting it started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Get that number written down. All right. Next. And basically you should stop here. But you guys have committed to being black belts, right? Yes, ma'am. Fantastic. Now you guys get to show off your side kicks. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. There we go. Just on your feet. Thank you, sir. All the way on your feet. So everybody on your feet for me, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. There you go. So make sure with your side kicks, your eyes are on your. There you go. Your hands are. There you go. Your bottom foot should do what? Pivot. There you go. And remember, your side kicks are your pushing kicks. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So we're going to go 1. You'll turn. 2. Yes, ma'am? Yes, oh, sorry. 1, 1. Yes, ma'am? Yes, 2, 2, 3, 3. Remember, you chamber every single time. Yes, ma'am? Yes, notice how I took my time. I looked at my target. Yes, ma'am? Yes, quality, how well you do them, over quantity, how many. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! First thing, you gotta look at your target. Tristan, look at your target. There we go. Keep going, Tristan. Focus on what you're doing. Yes, ma'am? Time. Go ahead and get that number written down. Well, I don't know your respect, so. You can mess it. All right, next up is your round kick. All right, so remember with your round kicks, they snap. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Just like your side kicks, your eyes are on your hands are. There you go, your bottom foot. Pivot. There you go. Look at your target every single time. Snap. Snap. Yes, ma'am? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, guys. Write your number down. And take a look at your numbers. Take a look at your numbers. Compare them between goals and progress. Which goals have you already met today? What goals maybe need a little bit of work in order to accomplish at testing 1 month from now? Parents, I encourage you guys to take a picture of these cards so you guys know what needs work on and what you can do at home to get better. Yes, ma'am? Because it doesn't just take the work in the karate school to get better. It takes practice at home. Right, black belts? Yes, there you go. All right. Once you guys do that, I want you guys to listen carefully. I need you to get your pens and your cards from your coaches. Bring your pen to Miss Wanninger. And, sorry, other way around. Your card to Miss Wanninger. Your pen will go in either the blue or black light box over here in the corner. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. All right, you guys have 30 seconds to return to your spots. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go. Thank you, adults, for my yes, ma'ams. Not to me. What was my direction? Please ask first, because that if you don't ask somebody, it's like you came up to Chris and gave him a hug. You might go, oh my gosh, what's going on? Camille. So before you give a hug, say, can I have a hug? All right. You can give me a hug. You just have to ask first. Yes. Thank you. I don't think Chris would actually come, but no. They're older, maybe. But if you're Camille, you can't. All right, guys, feet together, hands over your head, reach for your toes. Countdown from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand up. Look around, find you whoever was your coach. I need you to give, depending on how well you know them, give them a high five or hug. Tell them thank you, coach, and return to your spot. Yes, ma'am?
Yeah.
You have 10 seconds. Go. Long back to the seas. If you were your own coach, say, good job, coach. Give yourself a big hug. There you go. Yes. High five, hug, pat on the back. I did awesome. All right. And feet to shoulders apart, reach for the middle. Underneath left leg. Over your right leg. I've got more yes ma'ams that time. Back to the middle. Stand up. Knee up, bend up. Thank you. Black belts, kick paddles. Go. 100%. For you guys. All students on the back line, go! I hope you guys have been practicing your American karate combinations, because you guys are going to show the black belts what you know. Yes, ma'am? Okay, so we're going to create 5 different lines, because we have 5 different black belts. Yes, ma'am? So bring yourselves up. Spread yourselves out a little bit. Thank you guys very much. So if I give you the number 1, you're going to come here to Mr. Chris. He's going to be holding up the number 1. If I give you the number 2, you're coming over to Mr. Zayden. If I give you the number 3, you go to Miss Christensen. If I give you the number 4, you go to Mr. Devin. And if I give you the number 5, you come over to Miss Parodi. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? There we go. Make sure you guys run as soon as I give you your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys very much. All right, guys. What you're gonna do with your coach or with your black belt? You're gonna set towards your black belt with a loud. This first round, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do American karate combination number 1. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Somebody raise your hand and tell me what number 1 is. Miss Zoe? Back fist, so kick back punch. So my black belt is going to hold it for me. You do a back fist, he'll be ready to move back because I'm going to be offensive. Hook kick, and then I'll throw my back punch. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, black belts, make sure you guys hit the target as necessary. Thank you, Mr. Levin. All right, guys, make sure you guys scare your black belts with the loud. All right. As soon as your line is done, I want you guys clapping. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right. Doing cherry pickers. When your line is working, I want you to cheer your team on. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Go! When you're done, you just stop. Wait. Stand time. Have you all gone through your whole line? Yeah. Oh, that's what I meant. So once your whole line's done, all you're doing is hopping. Yes, ma'am. All right, fantastic. Now number 2. Your coach is gonna hold your paddle for number 2. Now I want all my lines to slide backwards so we don't run these poor black belts into the mirrors. Thank you. I heard 1 yes, ma'am. Everybody say yes, ma'am. There you go. All right. So remember, you guys are moving forward on your side, slide inside, back punch, back leg, ground kick, reverse back fist, bridge hand. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, ready, go! Caleb. Moving strong, Caleb. Good. Oh, kind of. Okay, just keep practicing. The more repetition you get of your combinations, the better you'll get. Side kick, slide and side kick, back punch, back leg round kick, reverse back fist, back hand, ridge hand. Looking strong, guys. Cheer them on, all right, guys, time. And what number do you think we're doing next? Number 3. Number 3. Who's ready to tell me what number 3 is? Miss Zoe. Oh, wait, you already did number 1. Who else is going to tell me what number 3 is? Miss Camille. There we go. Give Miss Camille one for that. Give it to you, class. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, doing that combination with your coach, yes, ma'am? Yes. Or with your black belt. So towards your black belt with the loud. All right, nice and strong. Go. Yes, cheering your team on. All right, nice and strong, guys. All right, everybody come to attention, yes, ma'am? Now back your whole lineup all the way to the back. Black belts, join the front of your line. There you go. Tristan, thank you. Go and join your line. Thank you, Tristan. All right, guys. Now it's a race. I want to see who can be the fastest line. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, first person in line, which is all going to be your black belts. They're going to run all the way down, tag the front, run back, and take me. Yes, ma'am? Yes, as soon as they're back, the next person's going to go. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Until the whole team's done, in which case, black belts, when your team's done, what do you guys do? You say done, ma'am! Okay, and what do you guys do? All right, guys, let's see who the best team is. Ready, get set, and oh man, I haven't pulled this trick on you guys enough yet. Go! Whoa. There you go. All right, it was Mr. Zayden's team who was on first. Everybody give him one clap and 2 claps. Okay, go fast. All right, guys, everybody stand up for me, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Return to your spots. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Bow courtesy, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hands behind your back. Just want to make sure you get a picture. Yes, ma'am. Let me have Mr. Devin Bowen come on forward. Mr. Devin is turning in his self-discipline sheet. Ooh, you helped clean, good job. And he's getting ready for school. He's also turning in his healthy eating as well as turning in a good binder. He is getting better at being cooperative in his karate practice at home. He also is appropriately learning in school. Devin is watching and improving on his balance, working and improving on his balance. Give him one clap. Give him two claps. Say, you rock. You rock. There you go. Hold on to that. Miss Waninger is going to take a picture of you with that before you return to your spot. Lovely, Miss Amanda, come on up here. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, Miss Amanda. Miss Amanda is turning in his her book club card. She's also turning in her healthy eating as well as her job list. Give her one clap. Give her two claps. Say you rock. Let me have Mr. David come on up here. Mr. David is turning in his healthy eating, his self-discipline sheet, working super hard at home, adding more cardio. All right, give him one clap. Give him two claps. Say you rock. You rock. You're good. All right. That's always good. Hands behind your back. Yes, all right, show me the black belt focus. On Friday, so tomorrow is our blow check class, so make sure you show up to the class you guys signed up for. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, we might have a space or two left at the 8 o'clock class if you're like, oh no. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Let's see what else. Oh, tournaments. Make sure you guys are getting registered for the tournament. If you don't have a purple stripe on your belt, means you're probably not registered yet. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right. Let's see. Oh, if you guys were unable to make it to your black stripe testing, you need to see me after class. Yes, ma'am? All right. Showing me your black belt focus. Let me have Mr. Caleb come on up here. Thank you, Caleb. All right. Caleb is turning in a lot of homework up here. He's turning in his several job lists. Looks like you're working hard at home, right? Yes, ma'am. Awesome. He's also turning in his book club card, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. That's a good book. As well as his self-discipline sheet. You helped shovel snow for Grandma without being asked? Whoa, that is awesome. He's also turning in his karate homework and his healthy eating. Give him one clap. Give him two claps. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Caleb. All right, everybody hands behind your back. Okay. You guys will be receiving a gray stripe worksheet for your next gray stripe, as well as a black belt goal setting sheet. Remember, part of setting goals is not only just setting goals, you got to write it down. You also need to renew and review your goals. So review how you're getting towards your goal and how you're doing on your path towards the goal. You don't change the dates that you set for the goal, but you review, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to change on my action steps? Or am I doing really well on my action steps in order to accomplish my goal when I said I would? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. An example of, setting goals and how it works out for you. If you guys write down your goals, see, 2 years ago, my goal was to buy a house eventually. I didn't write down a date. The beginning of last year, I said I would buy a house by the end of 2022. By the end of 2021, I bought a house. Woo! So it works. You guys got to write down the goals that you set. You guys got to set a date for it, and you guys got to review, how am I going to accomplish that? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. There you go. Whatever your goal is, you guys got to write it down and when you're going to do it. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right. Put the hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am. Black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and demonstrate. Come to attention. Back go, Chrissy.
1, 2, 3.
Loud and proud. Position.
Awesome.
Master Club, you guys are dismissed. Please clean your spots. Leadership, please put away your papers and return to your spot. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Go!
Oh, I did not get to that today. Because I didn't have time to ask a great question.
Did you have it ready, Zoe? Bye, Caleb. You did have it ready? Good. All right, a reminder, level 1, that you guys should be bringing your sparring gear to every class. And if you don't have your physical sparring gear, like your helmet and hand pads, you should be, if you're a boy, getting a groin cup. If you're anybody, you should all be getting a mouthpiece. Yes, ma'am? And fitting it. Yes, ma'am? All right, thank you. I know a couple of us heard. All right, who remembers what we talked about last week? Miss Camille. Law of the everything costs. So what is it? You need to call like a friend. Okay, that's okay. Well, what did we talk about last week? Yes, fantastic. Oh, don't put on your sparring gear yet, guys. Oh my goodness. I love how you guys are excited to put on your sparring gear. We did not get to that this class, but make sure you have it every class so you guys can when I tell you to put it on. Yes, ma'am? Good job, guys. Thanks for having me. Yes, Caleb. You don't need your sparring gear. I didn't say grab your sparring gear. I said put your papers away. Leadership, put your papers away and return to the floor. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, guys. Last week we talked about the law of the commute. What was it called? Do you need to call on your friend again? Oh, that's okay. Ask him. Lazo, law of the...
The law of the price tag.
There you go. Last week we talked about the law of the price tag, where in order to accomplish whatever goal you have as a team, you got to put in the, who remembers? This is the sign language for us. Camille. Work. You got to put in the work to accomplish your goal as a team. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am? All right, so today we have a game to play. The goal of the game is you must be in, I think I need a couple more seconds. Real. When I say go, you must all be in a circle. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You must be in a circle, not a jump rope. Hold on. So when I say go, you must be in a circle. You can move anywhere. Go! Be in a circle. Fantastic.
I think it's clean toss
Go! Oh, you have to change your circle every time I say go, guys. Go! Did I say you couldn't? I just said everybody had to be in a circle. Okay, now that we're all in a circle. Oh, almost. We're almost all in a circle. All right, there we go. Go!
Make sure you're watching out, Bailey. Don't hit something.
All right, guys. Go! Go! We're not ready to move on yet. Not everybody's in the circle. Oh!
I'm just gonna invade your space. That was fun. Good. I have a couple questions to ask you guys. What was the goal when the game first began? Abel. To be in a circle. Fantastic. Did you guys originally make up some rules that weren't actually rules? Dylan. Well, initially, did you guys make up rules that you thought were rules but actually weren't rules? Yeah, you guys did. Initially, you guys all thought everybody had to have their own circle, right? And then you guys thought everybody had to be completely in the circle, right? Here we go. All right. Let's see. Were you guys supposed to be helping each other? Or were you competing against each other? When the game first started, what did you think you were doing? And when the game first started, you thought you guys were competing. Yes, ma'am? There we go. What did you guys have to give up in order to accomplish the goal? Kaylee. You had to give up the idea that you guys were competing so that you guys could work together. Caleb, what else did you have to give up in order to accomplish the goal?
You had to stay in the circle and we all
Yes, you did all fit in the circle. So you had to give up the idea that you only one person, right? There we go. You also maybe had to give up a little personal space in order to accomplish the goal, right? Right, you didn't like that part. You know, sometimes you gotta do things you don't like in order to accomplish the goal, right? You know, sometimes you gotta do what we don't like. Could you guys have maybe sat on the floor and just put a finger in there?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you could have. If everybody's finger was in there, you were still in the circle, right? There you go. So in order to accomplish the goal, you got to work hard as a team, right? You got to work as a team in order to accomplish your goal. And sometimes you have to give things up. Sometimes those things you give up are ideas in order to accomplish the goal for your team. Yes, ma'am? Laszlo, what did you have to say, sir? Yes, I did hear that. Laszlo was telling you guys that you guys also could have just put your toes in. Could have had one toe in there and that would have been good. Sometimes you guys have to give things up in order to accomplish your goals as a team. Yeah? All right, guys, go ahead and put your attention. Go, Chrissy.
You guys are dismissed. Please clean your spots and have a fantastic rest of your day. Yes, please. Thank you.